go live. I want to just kind of be online and get ready to go. And like before, I'm going to play a little bit of Marvel Puzzle Quest. You guys aren't going to be able to see my screen, but I'm going to do that to get started, wait for people to come in. And in the meantime, I don't think I can do this through StreamYard, but I might just be able to go to YouTube and do it. I'm going to go ahead and post up the poll in YouTube, basically asking you guys if I do start a reaction channel, should I basically do a separate channel for it? So give me a second. And okay, this is interesting. I don't have the ability to do polls. That's really interesting. Not even through YouTube. That is crazy. I can do emotes, I can do chats, I can't do anything like, wow, that's just crazy. All right, okay. So you learn something new every day, but apparently I can't do polls. So now can I pin comments or can I pin chat in StreamYard? If I start making reaction content, should I start a separate channel? And so I'm going to go ahead and send that to the chat. I'm doing all this through StreamYard right now. And I can't do anything. I can star it, but I don't know what that means necessarily. So is it shown? Oh, okay. All right. That's actually pretty cool. Interesting. Okay, still gonna star it. I'm going to assume that the star means something. But yeah, I can only put people in timeout and ban them and get rid of their comments. Okay, all right. So there's one of the features that I kind of wish I could get on StreamYard that I have access to on YouTube. So all right, so oh, and of course, so I'm pretty sure this is a sign that my phone is getting old, but essentially, the cord is starting to fall out from it when I've got it on, and that's really really annoying. So, Honor Among Thieves, did we not already do this one? Okay, whatever. Hold on. I'm not doing the story until I get the Deadpool daily taken care of. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So there we go. The Deadpool dailies are fun. They are kind of a necessary evil in terms of being like a time sink, but you know, you do what you can with what you got. So all right, and let's see, we're gonna get rid of those. I am going to just keep the purples on board there because okay, good. This will be quick and easy. All right. Oh, nope. Sorry, there was a second wave, and now there's four of them. So there could be a tile mover that I have to deal with. And if there is, we'll just have to deal with it. So, all right. Stupid Magia thugs. I was already beating up on Magia thugs yesterday. So, all right. So let's see. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few minutes to just play some Marvel content, and then if you guys get in, please feel free to say hello. And also, I put a question up. It's a starred question. If I start making reaction content, Should I start a separate channel for it? So I'm actually going to put that up and I'm just going to show it. Okay. And if you guys want to answer that, please go ahead and feel free to do so. Um, I am of I'm kind of a mind that if I start doing reaction content on non-Spider-Man stuff, then I'm almost have to gonna make a new channel for it. But I don't know. I guess I want to hear other people's opinions. So please, please, please chime in and let me know what you're thinking. And Gamora, you need to die. You really need to die. Covering fire. Okay, yeah, you suck. No, you suck. Okay, you just did a whole lot of damage to one of my characters. You know what? Just go away. Stupid Gamora. Yeah, I said it. Gamora's stupid, like Hulk. It's because green skin, right? I don't. Okay. All right. We're gonna go in with the same team, even though my storm took a lot of damage. Yeah. We're just gonna let that play out. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right, apologies for that. Okay, anyways, again, just taking a few minutes, letting people show up. The question that I've got right here, please feel free to chime in. I would love to hear from you. Just tell me if in your opinion, if I start making reaction content, if you think, do you think I should start a separate channel for it? Please let me know. I am keen to hear your thoughts and your thoughts and opinions on the subject. So, all right, there we go. And let's see. And before we get going, how much? Oh my God, they have way too much purple. Oh, that's not going to end well. Great. I don't have anything I can fire off. Black Widow is about to rob me. Or not. That's weird. Okay. Taking a few minutes. You just killed my. Oh, you bastards are really going to die for that. Oh, this just throws off my entire strategy now. All right, give me this, and now I'm going to make you guys pay really, really hard for what you just did. I may as well just do this. May as well just screw up their board as much as I can. Okay. We're going to do the Iron Hammer. And actually, you know what? I'm going to start picking on Natasha here. Ah, why? Okay, now I'm screwed. This is just a 2-star event. What the hell? Oh my God. I need to destroy any chance she has of being able to stop that. Good night, Natasha. Okay, there we go. All right. Hey, Alan Copeland, how you doing? I mean, like, the gaming channel is really not that big a deal. I just kind of go there whenever I want to game. Um, the I mean, I think I could. I might have to start, like, making some decisions about, like, if I want to really manage 3 channels, but I could just, I don't know, I could just put the wow, you bastards. Okay, hold on, sorry, I'm playing Marvel Puzzle Quest, and I'm getting my ass handed to me. Okay, there, now we just got Juggernaut to worry about. Sorry, once I'm done with this fight, we'll get started, so, I have the IMDb top 250 list right here, and I think what we need to do is we need to start on number 51. I went through the first 50 last night. I figured we'd go through the next 50 on this stream and then see what I've seen, what I haven't, and what we might do in terms of uh, leveraging that for the for any reaction content that I do. So um now if I do reaction content, should I just do movies? Because I'm thinking like shows could also be fun. Um we may just want to start with movies, but like like I can tell you guys that when like Spider-Man freshman year comes out, I'm gonna do like live reactions to those episodes. And so like that will be a thing that I end up doing. I just don't know if that is a thing that I want to end up doing on the regular. So maybe I'll just hold off and save show content for Spider-Man content, which would go on the main channel anyways. So all right, we are done with that particular fight. That was way more painful than I expected it to be. But we're going to go ahead and put the Marvel Puzzle Quest down for now. And we're going to talk about the next 50 movies that I have not seen on um, on the IMDb top 250 movies list. Now, I'm interested. Am I able to move this camera here? See, that's another thing about StreamYard is that I would really okay. So it's on a grid. Can I move? I really can't do anything with it. Okay, we're gonna move. No, no, no. Okay, so there we are. We're gonna put me over here so that I am not covering any of the movie choices right now. And it's weird because it's got like an extra square out there for the presentation as well. I don't want to call it a new layout. Um, I don't know. Webcam to the left, to the right. All right, hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry. It does not seem to have done that. Okay, all right. So there, I'm over there now and not covering up Oppenheimer right now. So, all right. So let's go and have a look at things. So if you guys are here because of last night's stream, which I actually had a lot of fun doing that, we took a look at the first 50 movies of the IMDb top 250. I know the rankings can change, but at least I figure if I do this quickly, then we'll at least be able to kind of look at them without having to worry about what's changing place so quickly. So my hope is we can do these probably about 50 at a time. So we could do like probably 3 more streams after this. And then like Alan Copeland, I know that you found Like I know that you found, for instance, the top like sci-fi ones. Like we can try going after these lists by genre next, and we'll add them to the master list and then keep going from there. Okay. So, anyways, we're going to start with number 51, which is Rear Window. I believe this is an Alfred Hitchcock movie. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've seen this with Jimmy Stewart. Photographer in a wheelchair spies on his neighbors from his Greenwich Village courtyard apartment window and becomes convinced one of them has committed murder despite the skepticism of his fashion model girlfriend. So I actually have seen this. It has been forever, and I wouldn't mind watching it again, but it's definitely one of those movies that I have seen. And so don't need to add that to the list. Alien, I've actually seen Alien. Um, that's like a freaking amazing one. Um, so what I honestly think I might have seen Aliens first because I was a kid when Aliens came out, and my mom probably would have not let me watch Alien as a really young child. So, but I have seen it, and man, is that a good movie? That is a fun one. Alan Copeland is asking if I like westerns. I have found that while I kind of avoided the western genre as a kid, um, I've run across some westerns that are a frickin' amazing. I've watched The Searchers, Once Upon a Time in the West, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, Tombstone, and those are great. Those are all great movies. I don't feel like the western genre is any better or worse than any other genre as long as it's well written and tells a good story. So, all right, City Lights. I believe this is another Chaplin film. I think I've seen this. With the aid of a wealthy, erratic tippler, a dewy eyed tramp who has fallen in love with a sightless flower girl accumulates the money to be able to help her medically. I have seen City Lights. I actually do remember seeing City Lights, and it had it was a very sweet movie. It had a nice ending. Okay, Apocalypse Now. I don't think I've seen Apocalypse Now. It's one of those movies that I've definitely seen a lot of scenes from, but I don't think I've just like watched it all the way through. And so I'm thinking we might add Apocalypse. I've heard that this is like not an easy movie to watch. A U.S. Army officer serving in Vietnam is tasked with assassinating a renegade special forces colonel who sees himself as a god. Okay, yeah, that just sounds like it's going to be an interesting one to watch, but I'm going to go ahead and add that one to the list. So I'm going to go ahead and put number 54, Apocalypse Now. And we're going to go ahead and that's going to be the first one that I'm putting on the list. All right, we should be able to make it to 60. Okay. There we go. So number 55, Django Unchained. I don't think I've seen this. No, Jamie Lee Fox in a Western? I don't think, or Jamie Fox, sorry. With the, why did I say Jamie Lee Fox? Was I conflating him with Jamie Lee Curtis? Okay, whatever, dude. All right, with the help of a German bounty hunter, a freed slave sets out to rescue his wife from a brutal plantation owner in Mississippi. Okay, interesting. I mean, I like the premise. So Django Unchained. Okay, have not seen it. We'll go ahead and add it also to the list. So, all right. Number 56, Memento. This is one of those movies that I know that I should have seen by now and I haven't. A man with short-term memory loss attempts to track down his wife's murderer. Wow. Like, okay. And is that Guy Pearce? That's Guy Pearce. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm never going to see Guy Pearce as anything but that that fop that he played in The Count of Monte Cristo. So, but it's got Guy Pearce, Carrie Ann Moss, and Joe Pantoliano in it. And it's a Christopher Nolan film. All right. Yeah, no. Have not seen Memento, so we're gonna go ahead and add that one to the list as well. Searchers is your favorite Western? I saw The Searchers when I was in college. It was part of a it was part of a film class that I was taking, and I just never I like it, until that class. I think I had mainly avoided westerns, but I watched that, and I watched The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance in that class. It was so good, so good. Both of those movies were really good. All right, Oppenheimer. I can tell you guys that I have not seen Oppenheimer yet. I did not go to the theaters to see it. I did see Barbie, which was actually really good. But I did not see Oppenheimer. Heard this one's difficult to watch as well. So, all right, number 58, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Okay, all right. Alan, what do you think? You think I've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark? I've seen it. It's good. I like it. Number 59, Wally, Pixar film. I think this might be the first Pixar film on the list. I could no, I think Toy Story was already in there. I don't know. Anyways, Wally, I've seen it. It's good. The Lives of Others. I think I've seen this. This came out in 2006. I was working at the movie theater. It was a very small, like, it's not an independent movie, but it's like it was released on a short or a small scale. And oh my God. Okay, so in 1984 East Berlin, an agent of the secret police conducting surveillance on a writer and his lover finds himself becoming increasingly absorbed by their lives. This was actually a really good movie. I've seen it and I really like it, and I'm actually really glad to see it on this list. Highly recommended if you have not seen it. All right, next we're gonna start 61 through 70 here. Let's see. 61 is Sunset Boulevard. I've heard of Sunset Boulevard. I don't know if I've seen it. A screenwriter develops a dangerous relationship with a faded film star determined to make a triumphant return. Who are the stars? This is from 1950. Stars William Holden, Gloria Swanson, and Eric von Stroheim. I haven't seen this. So interesting. We'll go ahead and add this to the list as well. Let me see. So 61, Sunset Boulevard. And interesting that it leaves the abbreviated form of boulevard in the title. All right. Number 62, Paths of Glory. All right. So never been a huge fan of war movies, okay? Like they're all right. I don't like the subject of war itself, but if you can tell me a good story, I'll watch it, you know. So let's have a look at the synopsis. After refusing to attack an enemy position, a general accuses the soldiers of cowardice and their commanding officer must defend them. Ooh, okay. All right. So it's one of those test of character types of things. All right. Have not seen it. We can go ahead and add that one to the list as well. Let me go ahead and put Sunset Boulevard on there, and then we'll put Paths of Glory on there as well. So, and guys, let me know if you've seen any of these and what you think of them. You know, just tell me if you think that if they deserve to be on this list. If they're all right. Okay. All right. Avengers: Infinity War. All right. Okay. Come on, guys. Have I seen Avengers: Infinity War? Yes, I've totally seen Avengers: Infinity War. It's excellent. It is so good. Um, It's a movie that really depends on everything that came before it, though. It's just like it's able to tell a good story because it is taking so many plot threads from the previous movies and just like weaving them together and resolving some and setting others up for Endgame. And yeah, no, it's really good. The Shining. Oh, okay. All right. So I've seen The Shining. All right. The Shining is one of the very few horror movies that has ever given me a nightmare. So, yeah, go figure that one out. Okay, number 65, The Great Dictator. Oh, is this a Chaplin? It's a Chaplin movie. All right. Dictator Adenoid Hinkle tries to expand his empire while a poor Jewish barber tries to avoid persecution from Hinkle's regime. All right. This is like the third. Oh God, we are just look at him. Look at him. They're just trying to make Hitler look as dumb as possible here. I love it. I love it. Okay, all right. Anyways, yeah, The Great Dictator, number 65 on this list. Have not seen it, so we're gonna go ahead and add that as well. The Great Dictator. Okay. All right, number 66, Witness for the Prosecution, 1957, directed by Billy Wilder, stars Tyrone Power, Marlena Dietrich, and Charles Laughton. A veteran British barrister must defend his client in a murder trial that has surprise after surprise. Okay, I need to see the genres on this. Okay, this is a crime, drama, mystery, thriller. Okay, because it said surprise after surprise. I'm like, what is this? A comedy? But okay, all right. I have not seen Witness for the Prosecution, so we'll go ahead and add that to the list as well. Witness for the Prosecution, Your Honor. Okay, all right. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, this is not even worth, of course, I've seen it. Aliens, I've totally seen Aliens. Great movie. I love that Alien and Aliens, both those movies are on this list. Let's see, number 69, Inglorious Bastards. Have not seen it, heard about it. I don't think I ever got around to seeing it, though. So, Quentin Tarantino film, so you know it's going to be entertaining in a certain type of way. In Nazi occupied France during World War II. Dude, I think World War II has got the most movies in this list. A plan to assassinate Nazi leaders by a group of Jewish US soldiers coincides with a theater owner's vengeful plans for the same. Okay, it stars Brad Pitt, Diane Kruger, and Eli Roth. All right, well, it's going on the list. Have not seen it. What was that? It was number 69. Nice. All right. So Inglorious Bastards. And we'll go ahead and put those on there. And then number 70, The Dark Knight Rises. Guys, of course I've seen The Dark Knight Rises. I've seen The Dark Knight Rises. Okay, we're going to go up to 75 here. All right, American Beauty. This used to be one of my favorite movies of all time. So yes, I have seen it. But I have to admit the shine is off the movie after a lot of the news that came out about Kevin Spacey came out. Still a good movie. Still love this movie, but it's tainted a bit for me. So same with The Usual Suspects, which is another great movie, which has got Kevin Spacey, you know. Number 72, Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. I want to say I've seen this. I've definitely seen scenes from this movie. I have possibly seen many scenes from this movie. I don't know if I've watched it all the way through. An insane American general orders a bombing attack on the Soviet Union, triggering the path to nuclear holocaust. that a war room full of politicians and generals frantically tries to stop. Stanley Kubrick is the director. It stars Peter Sellers, George C. Scott, and Sterling Hayden. Again, I think I've seen at least a good chunk of this. I don't think I've seen it all the way through. So we're going to go ahead and add Doctor Strangelove to the list. So let's just go ahead and do that. How I learned to stop worrying and love the bomb. Wow, that is a long ass title, let me tell you. All right. So again, I'm not going to say I don't know a thing about Doctor Strangelove because I have, and I know I've seen chunks of it. I just don't think I've seen all of it. So, okay, Old Boy, number 73, Old Boy, I have no idea what that is. Never heard of it. After being kidnapped and imprisoned for 15 years, Odaisu is released only to find that he must find his captor in 5 days. Director is Park Chan-wook and stars Choi Min-sik, Yuji Tae, and Kang Hye-jung. I'm sorry, my pronunciation of Asian names is probably terrible, and I apologize for that. Let me have a look. What are the genres? Action, drama, mystery, thriller. Okay, so Old Boy. All right, we'll go ahead and add that to the list because I do not. Yeah, that's number 73. Okay. All right, let's see. I should team up with Paul from Fandomology. He's been doing this for years, but more review than reaction. I mean, I'll check him out, you know. Hey, Sith Apple, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope all is well. And hey, Cosmic Bazooka, I did not see you. How you doing? Have you read my comment yet? No, I'm sorry. I must have missed it. Let me scroll up and see. Wait. I don't Cosmic Bazooka, what are you saying? Which comment? Because I don't see anything else from you on this chat. So anyways, but Alan Copeland is saying I should team up with Paul from Fandomology. I mean, I'll take a look at him. So doing good, good. I'm glad to hear it. I am very glad to hear it, and hope that the weekend is being a good one for you. Okay, number 74, Coco. Oh my God, Coco. Yeah, Coco. I've seen Coco. I have probably shed more than a few tears um, uh, watching Coco. It's excellent movie, so good. I showed it in the library on Dia de los on November 1st. So all right. But yeah, no, Coco definitely seen it. Amadeus, number 75 on this list here. Amadeus, the life, success, and troubles of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, as told by Antonio Salieri, the contemporaneous composer who was deeply jealous of Mozart's talent and claimed to have murdered him. Director is Milos Forman, stars F. Murray Abraham, Tom Hulse, and Elizabeth Berridge. I have never seen this. I've never seen Amadeus. I've heard about Amadeus. I've heard a lot of people say that it's really good. I've never seen it. So we'll go ahead and add Amadeus to the list. And we'll take a look at that as well. So Toy Story is okay. So number 76. I've seen Toy Story. All right. So Toy Story, I'm surprised, is lower on this list than Wall-E, which is, I mean, Wall-E is a good movie, but this is freaking Toy Story, you know? So, all right, Cosmic Bazooka, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put your comment up here. So I said hi in the comment, and I had a recommendation for a web show on YouTube. Oh, did you? Um, so when you say that, so was this a comment that you left like on a post or on a previous video? Because I haven't seen a lot of notices for comments or anything lately. I'm checking right now. I don't see anything. So I don't know what to say. So all right, we're gonna get back to StreamYard here. All right. It's called the Amazing Digital Circus. I saw it, and even other people like Matt Pat have seen it. Um, okay, so this is a web show on YouTube that you're recommending that I watch and possibly react to. Is that what you're trying to say? Because I haven't heard of it, so I mean I'll be happy to check it out at some point. So all right, so let's see. Number 77, Das Boot. I've certainly heard this title. All right. uh, the boat in English. So Das Boot means the boat, which is hilarious because it's spelled boot. So I just thought boot, didn't think to translate. A German U-boat stalks the frigid waters of the North Atlantic as its young crew experience the sheer terror and claustrophobic life of a submariner in World War II. Oh, hey, more World War II movies. This is made in 1981. Director is Wolfgang Petersen. Stars Jürgen Prochnow, Herbert Grönemeyer, and Klaus Veneman. I don't know. Again, sorry for my terrible pronunciations here, but we'll put Das Boot in there. So let's see. That would be number 77, Das Boot, aka the boat, apparently. Number 78, Braveheart. Okay, guys, if you have not seen Braveheart, just go watch it. um, Mel Gibson is not my favorite person, but I cannot deny that he knows he knows how to make some pretty good movies. Okay, Braveheart is a lot of fun. It's got a good story to it, and I think it's one of those movies that I wouldn't mind doing a rewatch of, just to just to re-experience it because it's been a while since I've watched it. So, oh wait, hold on. Checking. Okay. All right. Never mind. All right. Okay. 79, Avengers Endgame. You guys think I've seen Avengers Endgame? I've seen Avengers Endgame. Really good, excellent conclusion to the Infinity Saga. People could make the argument that this is the last great moment for Marvel before the overall dip in quality. That I don't know. I've still enjoyed the MCU. I don't understand why a lot of people give it the amount of hate that it's getting today. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wasn't crazy about Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but I really disliked Thor: Love and Thunder, and a lot of people dislike Quantumania more than they dislike Love and Thunder, which I don't understand, but this is why people have different opinions. So, all right, number 80, The Joker. I've actually seen The Joker, and it was funny because my girlfriend that I went to see it with at the time, it gave her anxiety. Like that movie just gave her anxiety, and I get where she's coming from. Like, yeah, no, I could see this movie causing some pretty pronounced anxiety for people who just of a certain temperament. So, but good movie, totally worth watching. Number 81, Princess Mononoke. I think I've seen this actually. I think this is another one of those movies that my youngest sister actually got me to watch. Um, and it's been a while. but I kind of remember the gist of the plot. It's another one of those movies that I would not mind watching again just because there's probably a lot of it that I've forgotten or I've lost context for. But I've definitely seen Princess Mononoke. All right, number 82, Good Will Hunting. Yes, I've seen Good Will Hunting. That's a great movie. Um, I really liked the relationship between Matt Damon and Robin Williams' character. Oh man, Robin Williams, rest in peace. I really hope you found peace. I always have admired Robin Williams for his ability to improvise. Dude could improvise like nobody's business, and he always managed to be funny. As a matter of fact, there's a scene in the movie where his character is talking to Matt Damon, and he talks about how his wife used to like when she was asleep, she would fart in the bed, and how at one point um she woke herself up apparently, and and he's telling this to Matt Damon's character, and Matt Damon is losing it. He finds this story hilarious. Okay. You come to find out that was not in the script. That scene that was just Robin Williams making up a story and just monologuing it, and Matt Damon just lost it. He just like that's not Matt Damon, scripting the laughter. That is Matt Damon not able to hold it in while Robin Williams tells this really funny story. Um, Again, good movie, worth a watch. If you haven't seen it, totally go see it. Okay, and it looks like we're coming up on a bunch of movies that I have not seen at this point. Number 83, Your Name. I have not seen this. Okay, so this is an anime movie. Two teenagers share a profound magical connection upon discovering they are swapping bodies. Things manage to become even more complicated when the boy and girl decide to meet in person. Oh boy, that just all right. Director Makoto Shinkai and stars Rion. Oh boy. Ryunosuke Kamiki, Mone Kamishiraishi, and Ryo Narita. Interesting. All right, but yeah, have not seen this one at all. So we're going to go ahead and put that one in. Interesting to note that the period in Your Name is in the title. Very interesting. So all right, number 84, Once Upon a Time in America. I don't even know if I've heard of this. All right, a former Prohibition era Jewish gangster returns to the Lower East Side of Manhattan 35 years later, where he must once again confront the ghosts and regrets of his old life. Is that Robert De Niro that I see? Yeah, that is Robert De Niro. And James Woods, I just saw him too. I don't know who Elizabeth McGovern is. I've heard of Sergio Leone, but I don't know anything about him. Interesting. Okay. So I'm guessing this is probably considered a crime film too, right? Yeah, crime drama. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, we'll add that to the list as well. So number 84 on the IMDb top 250 movies. So Once Upon a Time in America. Apparently, I cannot type today. All right. Okay, high and low. What is this? I've never heard of this. What is it? All right, high and low. An executive of a Yokohama shoe company becomes a victim of extortion when his chauffeur's son is kidnapped by mistake and held for ransom. All right, so this is called a detective thriller in one of the blurbs on the video cover. It's a Kurosawa film, so that it's going to be good. And yeah, crime, drama, mystery, thriller. Lots of those. in this particular list, which I get it. So, but yeah, high and low, never seen that. Let's go ahead and put that on there as well. All right, number 86, Three Idiots from 2009. I don't remember hearing about this. All right, two friends are searching for their long lost companion. They revisit their college days and recall the memories of their friend who inspired them to think differently, even as the rest of the world called them idiots. This is interesting. This is is this like a Bollywood film? Is this from, let's see, director Raj Kumar Hirani? It stars Amir Khan, Madhavan, and Mona Singh. Again, never heard of this. But let's I mean, yeah, okay. I'm kind of curious. Like the title has got me thinking, let's give this a go. So, Three Idiots. All right. Okay. All right, number 87, Singing in the Rain. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that one up there. I'm pretty sure I've seen parts of it. I don't think I've seen the whole film, so I'm just gonna add it because I've heard of it, and I know enough to know that I probably have not seen all of it. So, directors are Gene Kelly and Stanley Donen, and the stars are Gene Kelly, Donald O'Connor, and Debbie Reynolds. Wow. Carrie Fisher's mom, guys. Very interesting. Now, when Debbie Reynolds passed away, didn't Carrie Fisher pass away like a week later? Or am I just like am I just conflating things needlessly? I don't remember. But wow. Okay, so yeah, Singing in the Rain. And then I have never heard of Capernaum. Capernaum, I don't know. While serving a 5-year sentence for a violent crime, a 12-year-old boy sues his parents for neglect. Whoa. All right. Director is Nadine Labaki. Stars Zain Al Rafia, Giordano Shifra, and Boluatif Treasure Banco. Okay. All right. Yeah, never heard of this. That premise is very compelling, though. So we're gonna go ahead and add that. That's number 88. Cape, I'm just gonna call it Capernaum for now. All right, I'm just gonna talk about it. Yes, I think you should make a second channel. Okay, Cosmic Bazooka. Thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate it. Um, I mean, I think at this point, and I actually already have a second channel. It's just a gaming channel though. It's variety gaming. When I'm not playing a Spider-Man game, I'm gaming on that channel. So I do have a second channel already. It doesn't get a lot of traction, but like on I think it was the on Wednesday, The Last Faith came out, and so I bought that and played it because I've been looking forward to it. But yeah, I think the main channel should just probably be just for Spider-Man content. So if I end up reacting to like Spider-Man like shows and movies, I mean I've already seen them, but like I would probably put those on the main channel, but like everything else would probably go on a new channel. So I think that could be I think you're right. Like if I go into content reaction, I'm probably just going to have to start a third channel. So yeah, no, but I appreciate you bringing that up. Please feel free to continue. So Annabelle Atwood, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day. I am just doing some. I'm going through the next 50 movies in the Internet Movie Database's top 250 movies, and just taking a look at the ones that I have not seen. So we're going to continue looking at that. Okay, Requiem for a Dream. I don't know. I don't think I've seen this. The drug-induced utopias of four Coney Island people are shattered when their addictions run deep. Okay, this sounds like a very depressing movie. Like, wow, this sounds very depressing. Ellen Burstyn, Jared Leto, and Jennifer Connelly are all in this. It's directed by Darren Aronofsky. And let's see, what is the genre on this? Just drama. Okay, all right, that's fine. Um, okay, all right. Well, I think I've seen enough from that trailer to know that this will probably be a difficult watch. But you know what? It's worth considering. We're going to go ahead and put it on there. Requiem for a Dream. All right. Okay, number 90, Toy Story 3. Okay, so now this surprising to me. I really think Toy Story 3 is actually better than Toy Story 1, but I'm glad to see it on the top 100 list. So, um, can't be choosers. Okay, Come and See. Okay, that looks like a foreboding uh, poster right there. Okay, after finding an old rifle, a young boy joins the Soviet resistance movement against ruthless German forces and experiences the horrors of World War II. Wow. All right. So this is going to be, I mean, obviously this is going to be a like a war movie. Drama, thriller, war. Okay. All right. Come and See. I have never heard of this movie. I've never heard of this, and it's considered one of the top 100 movies on the IMDb. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to the list as well. Okay. All right. Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi. I've seen it. I've seen it. It's good. Uh, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised that this is in the top 100. Um, Not that it's bad by any stretch of the imagination. Whoa. So this was a movie that I saw shortly after getting dumped by a woman that I was really in love with. And let me tell you, man, like this movie just freaking like in the emotional state that I was in watching that movie, it was just it was kidney punch after kidney punch. It was good. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good movie. I just kind of wish I hadn't seen it at that point. All right, 2001, A Space Odyssey. I want to say I've seen this. I think I may have watched it for a class in college. After uncovering a mysterious artifact buried beneath the lunar surface, a spacecraft is sent to Jupiter to find its origins. A spacecraft manned by two men and the supercomputer HAL 9000. The interesting thing that I think I remember about A Space Odyssey was that you can usually tell by the camera work or the camera quality or how they're shooting it or something. You can usually tell when a movie is decades old. I never got that feeling from 2001: A Space Odyssey. It felt like it could have been taking place in the modern day just simply from the cinematography. And like I was quick to almost like I'm looking at that guy that just came up. He looks a bit like Sebastian Stan, and it's just like I don't know. It's really I don't know. Um I'm just gonna go ahead because there's a lot about it that I don't remember, but I know I've watched this. So we're gonna leave 2001, A Space Odyssey alone for now. And now we're down to the final six movies of this stream. The Hunt. I am not familiar with The Hunt. Is that Mads Mikkelsen right there? Oh yeah, that's him. All right. A teacher lives a lonely life all the while struggling over his son's custody. His life slowly gets better as he finds love and receives good news from his son, but his new luck is about to be brutally shattered by an innocent little lie. Interesting. Okay, and I think at this point we'll go ahead and back out. I haven't seen this, so we're going to go ahead and add The Hunt to this list. And we're going to move on to number 96, Reservoir Dogs. I have seen Reservoir Dogs. It has a very interesting ending. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I remember really liking it. Fun movie. I just want to take a look at the summary again. When a simple jewelry heist goes horribly wrong, the surviving criminals begin to suspect that one of them is a police informant. And if I remember correctly, do you ever find out who the informant is in Reservoir Dogs? I don't. If you do, don't tell me who it is, but just tell me if you actually find it out, because I don't know, you know. So all right, Cosmic Bazooka says that the Hunt movie makes me think of Craven the Hunter. It's because of the word hunt, huh? Okay, all right. Ikiru, number 97. I am not familiar with the title. It's a Kurosawa film, so that's good. A bureaucrat tries to find meaning in his life after he discovers he has terminal cancer. Wow. Okay, all right. Well, definitely have not seen this one, so we're going to go ahead and add it to the list as well. So, number 97, Hero, and apparently I cannot type. There we go. All right, number 98, Lawrence of Arabia. I've never seen Lawrence of Arabia. I've heard of it. I've heard people talk about it. One of my drama teachers in college, had a lot to say about it. The story of T.E. Lawrence, the English officer who successfully united and led the diverse, often warring Arab tribes during World War I in order to fight the Turks. This might be the first World War I movie I've seen on this list. But yeah, never heard of it. So let's go ahead and add Lawrence of Arabia. All right. Okay, number 99, The Apartment. This is from 1960. A Manhattan insurance clerk tries to rise in his company by letting its executives use his apartment for trysts. Oh boy. But complications and a romance of his own ensue. Oh, okay. So this sounds fun. It's got Jack Lemmon in it. Movie wise, there's never been anything like The Apartment, love wise or laugh wise or otherwise wise. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a comedy. Let's see. Comedy, drama, and romance. Okay. All right. Interesting setup. Using it for trysts. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, you got to do what you got to do to get ahead, I guess, you know. But it sounds like fun. Sounds like a fun watch. Let's go ahead and just add that one to the list. And then number 100, Citizen Kane. All right, guys. Take what you know about me and take a guess. Do you think I've seen Citizen Kane? Number 100 on the IMDb's top 250 movies list. What would you say? Has the Spidey librarian seen Citizen Kane, do you think? Go ahead. Yes, if you think I've seen it, type yes into the chat. And if you think I have not seen it, go ahead and type no. I'm eager to see if you guys see what some of you guys think. Has he seen it? Has he not? What do you guys think? Let me know. Citizen Kane. Cosmic Bazooka says maybe. Oh, come on, that's not a choice. You gotta say one or the other. Okay, he says yes. All right. Okay. So he said maybe, and then, but I think yes. That's great. I love it. All right. Anybody else want to take a guess? Tell me. Who do you think I have seen Citizen Kane? I can certainly remember a time when Citizen Kane probably would have ranked a lot higher on this list. I don't know if it was ever number one on the IMDb top movies list, but I think I think a lot of people have called it like the best movie ever made, like, so. And it's Orson Welles, who, I mean, dude is good. He's got the ego to go with it, but he put out a good product. So, all right, and the answer is yes. I have indeed seen Citizen Kane. I know what Rosebud means, and I understand how that story also got into the movie. So, following the death of publishing tycoon Charles Foster Kane, reporters scramble to uncover the meaning of his final utterance, Rosebud. So, interesting movie. Definitely worth a watch. Okay, so we've been on stream for about an hour now. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go over this. I'm basically going to go over the chat, and we're going to have a look at. We're going to see which movies and how many from these 50 I have not seen. So in the top 50, I haven't seen 23 of those movies. Okay, so let's go through this, see how many we've got, and tally it from there. So the first one, as I go up, is The Apartment. Then Lawrence of Arabia, Ikiru, The Hunt, Come and See. Those are the first 5 that I haven't seen. Requiem for a Dream is number 6. Capernaum is 7. Singing in the Rain is 8. 3 Idiots is 9. High and Low is 10. Once Upon a Time in America is 11. Your Name is 12. Das Boot is 13. Let's see. Amadeus is 14. Old Boy is 15. Dr. Strangelove is 16. I'm not going to say that whole title out loud. Inglorious Bastards is 17. Witness for the Protection 18. The Great Dictator 19. Paths of Glory is number 20. Sunset Boulevard is number 21. Oppenheimer is 22. Memento 23. Django Unchained 24. And Apocalypse Now at number 25. So for numbers 51 through 100, I've seen 25, and then there's 25 that I have not seen. So that's I mean, percentage wise, that's 50% from there. And then if you add that to the 23 that I have, that's 48 movies. So I've seen 52%. I've seen 52 of the top 100 movies. So, I mean, I think that's pretty good. And I also think, we could improve upon that. So, but so here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to go ahead and stop the presentation on, why? I guess we'll go there for now. We're going to go ahead and stop the presentation there. And what we're going to do now is we're actually going to go over to my YouTube community tab, I guess is probably the best way to put that, on my channel here. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to make another post for it. Guys, if you have the opportunity and are feeling so inclined, please, and I see some light coming through and hitting my gloves, and that's not what I want. It's not what I want. There we go. Okay. If you could, like the post when I get it posted, comment on it. Tell me if there are some movies that you think I should see. If there's maybe another list on IMDb, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go through like their top sci-fi and horror and comedies and dramas and stuff like that, fantasy movies. So, but yeah. In the meantime, let's go ahead. We're going to do another presentation. We're going to share screen. And we are going to go to my channel. There we go. All right. And as you can see, there's the previous one where I did the first 50. All right. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go ahead and share the video out, all Inception style. And we're going to do this one. All right. And we're going to select it. I'm going to go ahead and start with the "Hey everyone" and put in my thwip closing there. All right. And in this live stream, we looked through the movies I haven't seen. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna say we looked through more movies I haven't seen on this list because it tells you in the title what I'm looking for. Here they are. All right. And again, have I seen Legend with Tom Cruise? I have. It's been forever. Like I think I last saw it in the 80s, but I have seen it. So yes, no, I absolutely have. Cosmic Bazooka asks, what about shows? You can suggest shows, but I think I'm going to be very picky about if, when, and how I do shows. You're perfectly welcome to recommend them. But at least for the purposes of this post, I'm just going to do movies. So, all right. So let's go ahead and start the list. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way back up in chat. Whoops. And we're going to go ahead and just start from there and bring it on down. So here we go. All right. So we started the list with number 54, Apocalypse Now. I had not seen that one. Number 55, I also hadn't seen Django Unchained. And a lot of these movies, I mean, I like doing this because I like seeing the premises for a lot of these movies and just going, wow, like that sounds really cool. Or at the very worst, I'm like, oh, I think that sounds all right. I'll give it a look. So let's see. But so far, we've got, I mean, it's close to 50-50 for me. If you look at it as the first, the top 100 movies. So, um, let's see. Next would be number 65, The Great Defector. I'm sorry, The Great Dictator. My apologies. Number 66, Witness 4. The Prosecution, Your Honor. All right. 69 is next. Inglorious Bastards. Next is 72, Doctor Strangelove, and I'm gonna put the whole title out there. Or colon, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. It was a gloriously long title that I think is kind of hilarious. All right, number 73, Old Boy. Very cool. What else have we got going? Number 75, Amadeus. Okay, what else? After Amadeus, we have Das Boot. Number 83, Your Name with the period in the title. That's very odd to me, but whatever. Once Upon a Time in America. 85, High and Low. Number 86, Three Idiots. Number 87, Singin' in the Rain. What else? Number 88, Capernaum. That's just how I'm gonna pronounce it however I decide to pronounce it every time I come around. All right, number 89, Requiem for a Dream. Wow, again, can't type. 91, Come and See. Number 95, The Hunt. 97, Ikiru. 98, Lawrence of Arabia. And then number 99, The Apartment, which I gotta say just sounds like a fun movie. So, all right. And there we go. Let's see. I don't think we had any other movie suggestions during the stream, like from you guys or anything, which is fine. We don't need to list them, but let's see. Cosmic Bazooka recommended a web show called The Amazing Digital Circus. I don't think I'm going to list shows in this post because this post is about movies, but um, I know that Alan Copeland mentioned Cujo. He didn't say it was a recommendation though, but I've actually seen Cujo anyways. Probably wouldn't mind watching it again because it has been a long time, but yeah, pretty cool findings, I think. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just say, feel free to suggest other movies in the comments. And there we go. So we're gonna go ahead and post that. And I think at this point, we can go ahead and call the stream here. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. But I don't know. Like, are you guys enjoying this? Like I think I had between like 3 and 5 people for the last one, and then like on this one, I think it's been similar. Like, are you guys enjoying the like the fact that I keep doing this? Is this a fun thing? Do you like seeing what I don't, or what I haven't seen, what I haven't watched yet? Because I think I'm enjoying it. But I want to make sure that you guys are before I decide to continue doing this. But so I should continue doing this again. We want to do like 100 through 150 at some point. Um, and then once we get through this list, we can always go through like I'm assuming here that IMDb has like, yeah, top rated movies by genre. So I just want to have a look at horror real quick. So it filters them out. Okay. Now, does it actually do? Okay, so it's a 50. Oh, but that's perfect. That's perfect for these streams though. So I actually really like that idea. So I'm gonna get out of here and not look at it too closely. But come on, come on. Sorry. I didn't realize it did that. So okay, cool. Well then if you guys are enjoying this, then I'll continue doing it. If you guys have the opportunity, I mean, like grab some of your friends who like watching movies, who might possibly be interested in reaction content, and get them to come join us when we do these, because the more people I've got, one, the more lively the chat is, and you guys can talk with each other while I'm doing this. and then I can go back in the chat and talk about stuff, that you guys have said. But also, I think, like, one, it helps with engagement, it helps with watch hours. And then two, like, I mean, if we get a big enough list together, I mean, we can start trying to, like, kind of winnow these down and see what we can do in terms of movies that I haven't seen that are maybe in a particular genre. Like, we can always save the scary ones for, October, and maybe, I don't know, April, because I feel like you should have more than 1 month for scary movies or something like that. But it gives us more stuff that we can do, and so I think it's really good. So if you guys can do that, much appreciated. Please do that. Also, if you haven't already thwipped the like button, please go ahead and do that. It really helps me out. And I think aside from that, all I've really got to say is thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm probably going to do another stream relatively soon, although I do kind of want to work on some video content for my channel as well. I need to really see if I can get that Madam Web trailer reaction out, because anyways, but yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Take care, and this is Spidey Librarian. Until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.